Beautiful citizens of the Caribbean islands, my name is Chef Jason Peru, the original bubbling star of Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to Caribbean Passport. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of the quintessentially loved dishes of the Caribbean islands, OilDown, and we're topping that up with some beef braised Guyanese pepper pot on top there. This dish is from my brand new cookbook, The Impregnation of Flavour, available worldwide. And of course, I'm going to be doing my spin today and doing a tri-provision OilDown using breadfruit, sweet potato, and cassava inside there. Let's get to it. So first things first, we're going to get our pot on medium to high heat. And let's talk about the ingredients. I have simple aromatics that we have throughout the Caribbean right now. Garlic, onions, we have scallions, green onions, we have celery, shadon beni, also known as culantro, straight up to the Caribbean islands, and of course the host of spices such as black pepper, turmeric, paprika, and of course okra, and some of these greens which we'll talk about in a little while. So what's going to happen now is that I'm going to be adding a little bit of coconut oil to my pot, and I'm going to start to get that to a medium temperature, because of course we're going to be sorting our aromatics inside here. So immediately you're getting that nice notes of coconut in the atmosphere. We're going to go in with our chopped onions. Immediately you're going to start to hear that nice sauteing sound. Minced garlic also inside here. We're familiar with all of these aromatics as we use them extensively every single day. So it's nothing that is too difficult to source in our local supermarkets. What I want to talk to you about now is just some beautiful flavoring peppers. Here in Trinidad and Tobago we call it pimento peppers. They come in green, you get red, and they're not hot at all, but just pretty much flavorful. In Guyana, they use wiri peppers. Here in Trinidad and Tobago, pimento peppers is the flavoring pepper of choice. So I'm going to be adding some inside there. Let's talk about our green onions or scallions. I know in Grenada, they refer to this as scallions. Even in Guyana also, they call them green onions. Here, as mentioned, we call them saive. We're going to add some chopped celery also inside there. So we're building the flavors, obviously, for aromatics. You want to let this saute for about 2 to 3 minutes on medium heat. Now you get that nice smell in the atmosphere. Now, traditionally, okras don't really go in OilDown, but again, this is my spin on it. I like to get that nice little slime, that texture going on inside there. So some okras are going to definitely give that great texture later on, and we're going to saute it up inside there now. Not much, just a little bit. Let's talk about the different textures that we have here. We have sweet potatoes, we have cassava. I like these different textures as compared to breadfruit, which tends to be creamier, but these hold up their shape very well, and you get a nice mouthfeel on it. So that's why I call it the tri-provision OilDown. So what I'm going to do now is take this, and I'm going to put it inside here. And you want to continue sauteing up to get all those aromatics coated all over the breadfruit, the sweet potato, the cassava. So like you're toasting it up nicely. We're going to go in with some shadon beni inside there. This is our herb of choice here in Trinidad and Tobago. Very similar to culantro as mentioned earlier on, the herb that is quite used in Puerto Rico also. It's sharp, it's pungent, and it's great in stews, gravies, meats, vegetable-based dishes. Now what we have here now, guys, are greens. Now, when it comes to the green of choice to be used in OilDown, callaloo leaves or taro leaves usually is the choice to go with. I grew this in the back of my yard. This is local spinach. It could go inside here also. Use what you have, guys. Alright, that should be enough for now. Now you're saying, oh gosh, this guy is crazy. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. When you cover it down, it's going to steam and wilt down. So what we need to do at this point in time is just basically apply the cover and wait about 3 minutes, and you're going to see what's going to be the next step. Alright, so let's check on this. So immediately you get that nice steam going on. It has cooked down. At this point in time, this is where we start to cook all the provisions or tubers. So what I have here is basically some beautiful stock mixed with coconut milk. And you want to get that inside there like that. And this is obviously going to gelatinize all the tubers and get it cooked nicely to that creamy consistency. Some black pepper goes inside there. I like to add a little bit of turmeric inside of my OilDown just to give it a little more personality. A little bit of turmeric is going to give it some color, give it a little bit of attitude. Again, here in the Caribbean, we like color. Talking about color, paprika goes inside here. So this is where all the flavor starts to come in. We add some more shadow benny inside there. And what I have here is just some local Asian long beans or bodi. In Guyana, they refer to it as bora. I sliced up thinly, and this is going to add a nice little crunch and color inside there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt inside here now. And at this point in time, guys, we allow this to just come to a boil. And then as soon as it comes to a boil, we reduce for a simmer and allow it to cook for about 30 to 35 minutes. All right, so 30 minutes has gone by. My gosh, this looks so good. You can see that considerable amount of the water has been absorbed into the tubers, and that's exactly what we want, that nice creamy consistency going on. You can see the sweet potato side there, the breadfruit, look at that. Everything just cooks together nicely in that coconut milk. So at this point in time now, all we do is just add some additional pimento peppers to brighten up the dish, and some chives. You just mix it up together like that, and this is done. All we have to do now is, let me show you what's going on with our beef pepper pot. So as mentioned, we're going to be pairing this with a pepper pot beef braise. That's pretty much the national dish of Guyana, pepper pot. Now you could use beef, chicken, pork, pretty much any meat that you like. The beauty about this now is that this is cooked for weeks upon weeks to achieve that rich, bold color and flavor. National dish of Guyana, pepper pot. I did it slightly different. I've used cassava inside there, which is a main ingredient. I've used beef inside there also. You could see the cinnamon bark inside there. I have clove, I have bay leaf, and I had this cooking for the past 2 days, so I took the liberty of doing that. We're gonna top this on top of our Tri-Provision OilDown in a little while. Looking good, smelling good. Time to plate up. All right, so this is where the action takes place. We create beauty at this point in time. We take our beautiful Tri-Provision OilDown. Look how great that looks. That steam inside there, all that great greens from the spinach. Look at that. You just know that this is going to be healthy. Fresh spinach from the garden, cassava, also known as yuca, breadfruit, sweet potato inside there. All that beautiful coconut milk. True Caribbean cuisine. We have that there. Look at that, steaming hot. Of course, we need to top it with our beautiful beef pepper pot. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit nicely now. I'm getting the cinnamon inside there, the clove, the bay leaf. And this is braised, guys. So the meat is falling apart. And that's what I wanted, nice little small shreds of meat. That gravy, that beautiful cassava liquid is just draping all over nicely. Look at that, guys. Our Caribbean cuisine is so amazing. A little bit of garnish, fresh celery on top. And of course, a touch of smoky paprika. And then lastly, a little bit of garnish. Visually arresting. That's what it's all about. Making our food look colorful, vibrant, vivacious, full of attitude, and of course, Caribbean bounded. Look how great that looks. My beautiful Tri-Provision OilDown with braised beef pepper pot on top. Guys, this new recipe is in my cookbook, The Impregnation of Flavour, available worldwide at my website, www.chefjasonperu.com. Guys, thanks so much for watching Caribbean Passport. My name is Chef Jason Peru, the original bubbling star of Trinidad and Tobago. And I hope you enjoyed my beautiful dish that I created for you today. Bye, guys.